Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's Chinese Taipei going up against the Atlanta Braves. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Reynaldo Lopez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Sung-Chae Cheng.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. kicks and fires. Left field. Kelnick sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
Third, first baseman,
2 down, base is empty. Now, Yu Chang.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's a little high. Ball 1. Chang, in his rookie season, hitting third in the lineup. Usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Shell.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, he just hasn't been much of a threat this year, hitting in the low 200s right now. And when you're going through this lineup, his struggles really seem to stand out. I know he's doing whatever he can to get back on track, and so we'll see if he can find his way in this one. Maybe show some good signs to us, get it going some way, somehow.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's down and away. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Check swing, called strike. Olson went deep in his most recent game. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch to Olson. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Chen makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta, scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Lynn. Lopez back to work. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back. Way back. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 18th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, How You Lee. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Next pitch misses way outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And he swings through that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Murphy working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. Profar is out. Here's Jared Kelenic.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
Inside.
He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike at the knees.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Braves go down quickly here. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Sung. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's the shortstop, John. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Betty really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
0-1
Chen
the count.
at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one in triple digits.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's
1
inside.
ball, 2 strikes.
And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Austin Slater stands in.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chen under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Next one in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So a man at first. Here's David Fletcher. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. This one in the dirt. 2 outs. In the air, left field. Nabs it, and that is that. Braves strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Swinging a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Lopez fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
2 balls,
now 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 26th of the year. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lynn. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Lynn measures 6 feet even, 25 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Way
2 balls,
inside.
no strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Kelnick on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lee in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a foul ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Up the middle, and base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Parada swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Matt Olson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Right side. Schwartz under it. Squeezes it. One up, one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Michael Harris II. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
The Braves down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Caught him looking for the K.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Chen on his way over. And that will end the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the left fielder, Chen. Lopez back to work. And that one fouled off. Strike two.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Sung, struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
All one's the count.
Foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Slater makes the grab, and there are two outs.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. John, swing and a miss. That's strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. The All-Stars out front here, 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Profar gets a piece there.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Jared Kelenic. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. one is fouled off.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Here's Orlando Arcia. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. That one just misses. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. Back at Truist Park, now here is Chen. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
0-2 is the count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial.
That hit him.
That ball got.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First offering, runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The lefty, the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Kelnick sizing this one up. Kelnick makes the play. Over to Albies. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
At the plate, Yu Chang. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Ground ball, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the
Rolling
offense
on the
that
floor
time.
laughing.
To the bottom of the 6th inning. Chinese Taipei have the lead, 2-0. And we're back, bottom of the 6th inning, and now Austin Slater. Lifted in the air, right field. Schwartz sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And now it's going to be David Fletcher. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The Braves trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramirez. He's got it, and that'll do it. New pitcher for the Braves, Luke Weaver.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So now the DH spot, Lynn. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. How you lead, getting ready to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The 0-2. Out towards left center. Kelnick makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Now batting,
Kevin Parada, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's to third. Fletcher throws to first. Out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Ball 1, no strikes.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. And the no-hitter is gone. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. First pitch just misses.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fouled off left side. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Here's Sean Murphy. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. Joe Jimenez takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Chen. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kelnick. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Sung now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Johnson also getting ready. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Albies hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 90.
So 2 down now, and here is John.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Jurickson Profar. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Shell back to work. Profar gets a piece there. And a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Profar is out. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Hit on the ground to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. So back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Chen. Foul ball there.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Anderson up and loosening in the pen. Sale getting cranked up as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Stepping in, Sung-Chae Cheng. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now here is Yu Chang. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And now the DH, Lynn. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Out to short. And the inning is over. So we'll head to the bottom of the 9th with a chance at history on the line. Back in a moment. Austin Slater digs in now. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Outside, ball 1.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Swing and a ground ball on to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. And he grounds one to the right side. Cheng gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, 1 out away. We've seen no-nos get broken up on the final out before. Man, I'm excited and nervous all at the same time right now.
So it's their last chance in this one. David Fletcher next up for the Braves. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Man, this is heartbreaking, Boog. I mean, just heartbreaking. 1 out from a no-no, and he gives up that first hit. Gosh, I'm sure he's just going to be thinking about that last pitch for a long time. So close to making some history.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Shell out of the game. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Christian Scott.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Pickoff move to first. Fletcher back easily.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
This could end it. And a good eye there. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
$13.